Imagine peering at Earth from above, not just seeing broad shapes, but discerning the subtle health of a forest or the specific minerals in a rock. It is like having a superpower that lets us reveal hidden details about our world. The secret to this incredible ability often lies in something called spectral resolution. Spectral resolution is absolutely crucial for bin selection because it determines how finely a remote sensing sensor can differentiate between very similar wavelengths of electromagnetic energy. This differentiation is the key to isolating and identifying specific features on Earth's surface with great accuracy. Think of it as the sensor's ability to see a wide spectrum of colors, not just primary ones, but every subtle shade in between. The core mechanism here is about capturing distinct spectral signatures. Every material on Earth's surface, whether it is a plant, water, soil, or a type of rock, reflects and absorbs electromagnetic radiation in its own unique way across different wavelengths. These unique patterns are called spectral signatures. High spectral resolution means the sensor uses very narrow wavelength bands. These narrow bands allow the sensor to capture subtle variations in these spectral signatures. For example, two types of vegetation might look identical to the human, but their spectral signatures might differ significantly in a specific narrow band, allowing a high-resolution sensor to tell them apart. Without this precision, different materials could easily appear the same, leading to misclassification and inaccurate data. So, how do we use this knowledge in practice? When you are selecting bands for a remote sensing project, you need to match the sensor's spectral resolution to the specific spectral characteristics of the features you want to study. If you aim to distinguish between healthy and stressed crops, you will need a sensor with high spectral resolution, especially in the red edge portion of the spectrum. If your goal is broad land cover mapping, a lower spectral resolution might be sufficient, saving you processing power. It is about choosing the right tool for the job. Carefully consider what you are trying to detect and what level of detail you requiring before making your band selection. A fascinating insider detail that highlights this importance is the distinction between multispectral and hyperspectral sensors. Multispectral sensors capture data in a few relatively broad bands, like seeing 4 or 5 primary colors. Hyperspectral sensors, on the other hand, collect data across hundreds of very narrow, contiguous bands, essentially seeing a continuous spectrum of hundreds of shades. This allows for incredibly detailed spectral signatures, making it possible to identify materials with extreme precision, such as specific mineral types or subtle changes in plant biochemistry. The red edge is a particularly important narrow, been around 700 nanometers, which is highly sensitive to chlorophyll content and is a prime example of how specific, high-resolution bands reveal critical information. Utilizing spectral libraries, which are databases of known spectral signatures, helps us compare and identify these features. Ultimately, understanding spectral resolution empowers you to make informed decisions about which remote sensing data to use. By selecting bands that leverage high spectral resolution, you ensure that your analysis can accurately differentiate between subtle variations in Earth's features. This precision translates directly into more reliable maps, more effective environmental monitoring, and a deeper, more nuanced understanding of our planet's complex systems. It allows us to move beyond simply seeing, to truly understanding what lies beneath the surface of our planet.